I forgot to. Is my desktop audio not coming through? Hmm. That is weird. Okay, well, I started this, and I didn't even check to see if my desktop audio was coming through. Is that? I want. Okay. That's probably getting in the little background noise. I'm hoping that that doesn't get too loud. I don't know. That's just gonna be my hope, because they're. I'll figure it out if it happens. But for now, we will keep it as is. Okay. And why? There we go. Okay. And I'm just singing in silence. But I'm trying to set up everything because I forgot what I was even doing. And so now I'm trying to set up things when I'm not ready, because that is how I do. But we are going. Well, I'm going to be playing the Homebody game. It's a new Game Grumps game, and I know I don't really have any viewers or anything, but I just kind of feel like it's a horror game. I don't know how scary it will actually be, but I would at least feel maybe a little bit braver and maybe finish it if I have motivation, which would be a recording. But that is my whole little thing. I'm wondering if I click new game, if it'll give me time to uh, share stuff to where I want to share it to. But well, I guess let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's play in German. I'm not about to do that to myself. But I gotta make sure it's not too loud for me. I I am sort of also unsure of what this is all about. I'm just click the mouse location. Double click to run. Truly. Okay. Well, this is very I guess maybe even disability friendly if you only have like one hand or something. That's nice. I am going to use my My WASDG. 26. Is this a cutscene? I really wanted to slide it. Do we have voice acting? Okay, I guess not. I'm doing the voices. Me. Hey, Emily, you're not giving up already, are you? Yes, I mean, no, I'm on my way there. Kinda. Are you panicking? Do you need to pull over? I already did. I'm at the side of the road. Already did what? Panicked or pulled over? Pulled over. I've got 26 unread messages from my friends, and I know it's gonna be bad news. I've been sitting at the side of the road for 20 minutes. I'm just trying to stay calm. But I don't think I can handle it. I'm thinking about turning around. And you were hoping I'd give you permission? I would like permission to turn around, yes. Look, you're not going to a funeral. You're going to a cool old house to hang out with your friends and watch a meteor shower. You do this every year and you always seem to have a good time. First things first. Hands on wheels, key in ignition, start driving. Okay. Let's drive. If it gave us control of that. There you go. I'm also realizing that my mic might have been picking up my air conditioner. I moved it. So hopefully it's not as much of a problem. Emily, it feels like you haven't left the apartment in weeks. Being in the middle of nowhere and watching a meteor shower doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not that. It's like they're sending me like pages and pages of instructions on how to get into this weird old house they rented. Like there's a keypad on the gate and Gary sent me the code, but I just know I'm gonna get locked out somehow. I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get back. The cops are gonna find me a week from now, skeletal husk behind the wheel of my car clutching my phone. You're spinning yourself in circles, Em. You're fine. You're safe. They miss you. I miss them too. That's what makes this so hard. I'm already like 4 hours late. It's gonna be another hour before I get there. I don't think another hour is gonna make things that much worse. Would it hurt to just be honest with them about it? I don't know. I guess I don't know how to say I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come. And not make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year. You really think they won't forgive you for that? I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking. Emily. What are you so afraid of? It's been an hour. It's been... You can recall important facts from your memory log. Click the folder icon in the top left corner and press tab. Okay. Call us back if you see this. We're going to the Kroger down the road. Kroger! Sorry if we miss you. The gate combination is the third number down on the post-it. See you soon. Oops. What post-it? What post-it? Is there a post-it outside? Okay. 1, 2. Awesome. Okay. Yes, bring in. I need to not do that. I tried to see if I could look at my login here, out here. Okay. Got a little, what you go, up. He's smoking. Oh, hey, Cliff. You're gonna start a forest fire like that. What a dick. There she is, the star of the show. You're finally here. Yeah, long drive, huh? It wasn't that bad. I think it was all like 3.5 hours. Felt more like 6 from here. We're getting worried about you. I got delayed by a work thing? Sorry, a work thing took up more time than expected it to. Took way longer to pack up after the con than I expected. Oh, the graphic design convention? Yeah. Well, now the work week is over and it's time to sit around doing nothing. You're gonna love it, Emily. And hey, I take it you got my text message? Yep, all of them. Cool, we were worried you wouldn't be able to get inside. Did Pete have any trouble getting here? Actually, Pete isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours. Wait, sorry. Which one was Megan? Megan was there. He's about 33 hours late, yeah. He was supposed to be here last night. Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here. Yeah, like a server at Olive Garden not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived. It took some convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Ness gave us an hour of instructions on how not to wreck the place? I think he would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that too mean? You're fine. Anyway, come on in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. For real, we've got some catching up to do. How long's it been since I last saw you? Like a year? Yeah, don't keep us waiting any longer. Hey, why don't I take your bag for you? Okay. Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. What about this cigarette? I don't I don't like that there was just a cigarette burning on the ground. Like I don't know if it will cause a forest fire, but like it's just it's not concrete or anything. Num 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 num. Well, nothing super spooky's happened yet. Feel like definitely I don't know if it's supposed to take this long to load. It's making me upset. I don't know. I there there's a little warning label for like everything about Homebody, and I'm trying to remember what all the horror things were. I'm assuming agoraphobia is one of them. There we go. Okay. Just had to wait a little bit. I mainly say that because, like, I don't know, like, she is hesitant to leave. Oh, yeah. There it is. I found it. Yeah. It says, I mean, of course, violence. There's body horror, psychological issues, which include anxiety, OCD, and depression. I have 2 of those. So, get on. But anyways, okay. What is up with this? The locking mechanism doesn't have power. Yellow cable leads from the lock mechanism into the other room. Okay. That's... Is that my suitcase? 420, blaze it. I don't like that creaking. This is what I packed? I know I was in a hurry, but this is 2 pairs of pants and no underwear. What the hell? This is so embarrassing. Okay. 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 That's funny. You can use the interact button. You can use the interact reveal button to show the interactive objects in the environment. Hold the tilde key to highlight everything nearby that could be interacted with. Okay, so this is actually on a time. That's In the Glass Darkly by J. Sheridan Fano. 3 volumes. No. Is this an actual book? Did they write an actual book for this? Huh. Okay, there we go. I knew something. If I go through, there's a page missing from the book. Next to it, there are 4 vertically stacked color bars. Is this like art? What does this mean? Book clue. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Can I want to go through all 456 pages. I don't know if it'll do the same thing again or not. Am I dedicated? Maybe. We don't know when anything bad's gonna happen. Okay. So it won't let me just do what I want to do. Let's talk to Megan. Megan. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Emily, but I'm so glad you're here. It's good to see you too, Megan. Francine was actually pretty worried you weren't gonna come. She said you've been really busy with work lately. You and Francine must hang out all the time since she moved out there, huh? Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, sorry again that I'm so late. The con took it out of me. We've all been there. It's okay. Anyway, we're still waiting on Pete. How's the trip been treating you so far? It's going okay. We've been having fun, and it's good to see everybody. Everybody seems to have chilled out over the last couple years. Even Cliff. Though, he's a little testy, as usual. Nature's cool and everything, but I think we're all getting tired. Would have been content to sit here and game the whole time. Have you been enjoying the house? I guess I have, for the most part. Reminds me of being a kid and just, like, looking around at the world and everything being all big and forbidding. Shower's awful, though. Prepare yourself. You guys already went out to watch the Proceeds? We went last night, yeah. It was a bummer not to have the whole group, but it was good. Did you actually see a comet? Nope. I gave my eyes time to adjust and everything. Burned the stars into my retinas. Proceeds were supposed to be at their peak this whole weekend, so it's not too late. Not that the meteor shower is actually why we do this. Francine and Cliff both say they saw one last night. What are you playing? This is a game called Peered Mystery. It's a super weird game that's mostly on unlicensed copies like this one. I'm the little guy with the hat. I'm getting attacked by birds, I guess. They're throwing eggs at me. Wait, what is a purd? I don't know. It's what it says on the front. Pado. Other than the fact that they're rationally violent, I don't know if they're different from normal birds. Is that the mystery that the title refers to? I think it must be. I wonder what the people at Grubsoft had in mind. Grubsoft? I've never heard of them. I barely have either. From what I know, they were a splinter group that left another company and decided to make their own games, guerrilla style. They wanted to keep their identity secret since what they're doing wasn't exactly legal, but it seems like it limited their viability. That's why nobody ever played Purd Game. That and the game itself is kind of whack. It says it's an egg jump action game? Too bad that genre never took off. Should I... Jeez, Megan, it's been so long. How have you been? I want to interact. Well, I sure has. Though, I mean, the list of updates is short. Not a bad thing, just like, I'm still doing the same stuff, working, gaming, having out-of-body experiences. You know how it goes. Out-of-body experiences? I'm not sure I do know how that goes. Maybe they're not out-of-body experiences exactly. What's it called? Sleep paralysis? Isn't that the thing where you're held in an icy grip, motionless, as a being beyond your understanding stares at you through your doorway? No, that ain't it. Anyway, I'm I'm good at what I'm saying. How's your dad? Fine, I guess. We just stick to talk about food and movies we like, then it's alright. Like, the only quality time I ever spend with him is watching TV in silence, and I think I'm fine with that. Have you ever tried to play video games with him? Nah, he thinks they're dumb and too much work. He's not wrong. I'm gonna go catch up with everybody else. I'm gonna go say hi to the other kids. Wait, by the way, have you heard the house rules yet? Nope, I just got here. Funny, it feels like you've been here longer than that. The owner of the house left us a big binder of rules we have to follow. They're pretty basic aside from the weirdly specific rules about silverware. Only part that really matters is that we're supposed to stay out of the cellar and the attic. I wouldn't want to set foot in either of those places anyway. Right. And this old house? Tetanus doesn't sound great right now. There's a bed made up for you in the little bedroom by the study. Take your time unpacking though. We're not going to be up to anything for a while. You can get settled in. Okay, so time freezes when you oh. Oh. So oh, what? Oh, you can. Okay, so if you bonk the purds, I guess. Got ya. Oh, you gotta jump the eggs. Okay. What is the high score? I saw there was an achievement for getting the high score, but I didn't see what the high score was. I guess I'll figure it out at the end. Ooh. Haha. Oh. Okay, so high score is that listen, maybe whether this is good content or not, I'm gonna get that high score. Or wait, or was that my high score? That might have been my own high score. Okay, if I don't do it on this, I'm just gonna move on, and maybe I'll try it some other time. But I feel like I can do it. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is a mystery, I guess. I'm not gonna beat my high score, am I? I don't think I am, and that's fine. Sometimes you don't beat your high score. Ooh. Killer jump. Okay. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Hey! Hey! Francine! Emily! That lightning was intense. That was upsettingly loud. And it's not even raining out. Yeah, I noticed that too. Some kind of electrical storm, maybe? Do you know what to do about the power outage? Hell, we don't have any notes on what to do if the power's out. I suppose Cliff may be the person to ask about that. He works on electrical equipment, doesn't he? I'm gonna go see if the others are okay. 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 Can I not open this? Oh, Jesus Christ, Gary. Gary! What's up? What's the plan for tonight? I don't know, I guess we need to figure out the power situation. Cliff has been in the kitchen for like an hour working on dinner. He's probably pissed the power's out. This house is amazing. It is, but it's old and that's bad. Power outage thing? Bad. Where's Pete? I don't think anyone has heard from him today. He said he'd be here by like 6, but you beat him here. Y'all were actually in touch with him? I don't know why I said it like that. I haven't heard from him in forever. Huh. Neither have I really. I'm putting too much. I already forgot our names. I'm gonna go check. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where? That looks like blood, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, it could be paint. What does this say? Reminder, the fluid in this tank is the source for all the pumps in the house. When properly calibrated, pumps positioned above this tank will drain automatically with gravity. Pumps positioned low, the manual drain will be necessary for this button. Okay. I should find Cliff. It looks like pizza. Cliff! Oh, hey. Who are you again? Cliff, hey. You're looking at me like I know who I am. I don't think you do. Mine is full of pages and pages of notes on how to care for the house and its contents. The others really weren't kidding. It's kind of excessive. I flipped through it a bit. I opened to the page about the cellar and the attic being off limits. It gets weirdly personal about what an invasion in privacy would be to go into those areas without permission. Something about a fee for emotional damages? Oh. I flipped through. Diagram of kitchen cupboard. It's a walk-in. There's a specific place outlined in ballpoint pen for everyone. Okay. I thought I was supposed to talk to Cliff, but Cliff doesn't want to talk to me. Eggplant parm in progress. What's cooking? Fire safety in the kitchen. Remember, food isn't the only thing that you can burn. Always be careful when cooking. First degree burns, makes if you're swelling on red. It's the first layer of skin. Second degree blisters, watches if you're swelling. Outer and lower layers may appear black, white, charred, waxy, or leathery. The skin has been destroyed down to the fatty tissue. Did you know scalds from boiling water and steam cost thousands of hospital admissions in a year? Don't let your guard down. Are you safe in the kitchen? Take this as find out. Safely put out a stovetop fire with a cup of water. True, false. A third-degree burn is painful. Burn injuries can be treated with raw egg whites. Steam burns are not severe injuries. Me personally, I don't know. I would say maybe false, true, false, false. I don't know if I would be. They're all false. Okay. Wait, is it really? I don't know if that's true. This is a video game. You can only get tetanus from a wound contact with rust. False. True. Burns can give you tetanus. This will cause burning liquid to splash onto your skin. A third-degree burn is painless. Raw egg whites can contain salmonella, which causes further infection. Steam is hot. It will burn badly. Unlike dry heat, steam heat can immediately penetrate to the lowest layers of skin and cause severe damage that won't be visible to the naked eye. Friends can be intended. These answers might be false. Do you know it's true? Staying safe is up to you. Oh. Do you turn your light off? So Cliff. Also, I'm not crazy. This is... That's the cellar door, right? How about we don't go in there? How about we don't go in there? I can still open this door, right? Front door doesn't open. A deadbolt holds the door in place in the upper... Wait. I don't like that. No, we're walking upstairs. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna look around. We're just gonna look around. Chimpton Tipper. It's happening last Tuesday. A group of young men and women run a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyperrealist painter here, industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the years as a holder of the revivalist happenings of the highest order, her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group which Jones belongs gathered in a disused steel plant beneath the meteor shower to take on her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner Parker Ness. Part 1 come out. Someone in the corner was playing a saw with a bow poorly and a theremin warble and a screech. Suddenly there's a joint in my... Was a fresh grass. What? Who gave them to me? Grass simply manifests there. I've been Seuss 3 drinks ago and I was in the throes of personal heartbreak, and I'll be damned if I wasn't going to have a good time in spite of it. So the man with the bow caught on the ragged teeth that snapped like twang, striking him in the face. A woman in a shawl poured fire lightly. The party gathered as a celebration of the full moon had quickly devolved into a celebration of pure debauchery. I observed a jolly nude man streak across the yard, comet of pale flesh. We were artists, after all, left to our own devices in a voluminous... I don't know how to say that. I want these little sounds to come through the desktop audio, and I'm realizing sometimes they're not. We're all artists, after all, left to our own devices. Liquor and acid. What else would you expect? I let a small gaggle of quite... Yo, what are these words? Like, I know what voluminous means, even if I'm not saying it right. But... Pulchritudinous young ladies into the attic to show them the accumulator. They oohed and awed and huddled inside the chamber, impressed with the finely crafted ... I guess we'll never know. I pressed the wrong button. Dracula. Did they really put all of Dracula in here? I'm hoping this has a thing just like the other one, and where it'll stop us at some point. Cause we're not reading that. If I want to read Dracula, I'll go grab my copy. Like, I'm not. I mean, just come through. It's like, don't have a copy of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Come here to fucking read it. Oh my god. This worked downstairs. I feel like, oh my god. It worked downstairs. It's gonna work up here. That's just a fact. And if it's not, it's rude. It's a rude dude with an attitude. We're almost halfway there. And we're going through a lot of it. I just saw Van Helsing's name. I'm sort of half paying attention at this point. Because, like, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's still going. Well, the good thing is that if nothing comes out of this, it lets me know I don't have to worry about Dracula ever again. But we will have to see. These creakings and stuff are upsetting. Even though I know the time is paused right now, unless whatever the monster of this game can, like, run throughout without having to even worry about the time stopping, because I don't know if that's just a mechanic or what. I'm not super excited for it regardless. But here we are. Okay. We're at that end of it. We're at that end of it. We're the end game now. Come on. So come on, Renfield. You're so close. I can't remember if it's actually written by Renfield, like the character Renfield. Okay, well, that proved pointless. Let's sheets for construction options. A lot of sheet metal. Drawers full of bees, dead bees, individually encased in tiny plastic trays, but still. This drawer is empty. This drawer is full of Christmas ornaments. This drawer is full of small plastic baby figurines. Jesus. This drawer is full of rocks. I got a rock. This drawer is full of unmarked files. Why did you just save? This drawer is full of rulers in various shapes and sizes. This is page 110 from the book In a Glass Darkly. Book is down in the living room. Jesus Christ, Cliff. Not Cliff. I don't know what's happening. Hello, Michelle. That... Oh, I didn't label this right, did I? Hold on. Your little thing didn't come through because I put it at the wrong thing. Okay. Now, that should be pulled forward. So, I have a feeling once I pull out of this, the monster's right there. I think we can all hear it. I can see it. But you know, I'm just trying to make sure my alerts and chat overlay. Okay, there we go. I didn't have it set up correctly. So now we can see the chat and stuff. Okay. I'm gonna... No, that was just Gary doing his own thing. Drawers full of various dice. 6-sided, 12-sided, 20-sided. I had to double check. Drawers full of dirt. Some mysteries are best left unsolved. Drawers full of rubber bands. Drawer just has an empty can of some off-brand energy drink. Drawers full of tiny skulls. Probably mice? Let's go with mice. Drawers full of pens. Drawers full of screws. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I made a mistake. Wait, I can run. Okay. I didn't think it was gonna get me. I thought I was gonna maneuver very well. It was, I was wrong. Yep. Well, there's death number 1. Shut the fuck up. I am literally so scared right now. This is even Fortnite. This is an actual horror game. I'm allowed to be scared right now. That was scary. Like, I didn't expect him to be there. I don't even know this full story. I'm very worried. And I got okay. There's so many memories. Okay. Wait, okay, so there's something that goes with that. Okay, page 110 in book clue. Is that gonna help? Okay. Listen, Gary, that shit was scary, Gary. Can you talk to me about that? Gary. Hey, Emily, I'm glad to see you. What just happened with the... Thank you, Michelle. I don't have anything, but I know I figured out how to set up the chat overlay or the alert thing too. I am sorry. I hate clicking what the fuck is happening, and then it's good to see you too. Gary just pops up. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I am not happy about that. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, well, I just try to look at my... Are you doing alright? Something came for us. It's still here. I'm fine. I'm sorry I'm late. Also, I don't know why my stream manager on my phone isn't showing me any Twitch things, but hopefully it will. Just because it might be easier for me to look down and look to the side. Maybe I should just look at... Emily, I'm serious. You look pretty rattled. Long day? I know nothing I say. It's not gonna come through, and I hate that. It killed us. It came from nowhere. Yeah, the con just took a lot out of me. Too much social pressure all in one weekend, you know? I'm glad to have finally made it here, though. This is gonna be a good night. Hell yeah. It's just like old times. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to... That comes through. That comes through. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to him. Have you noticed anything? Like, is he mad at me? Oh man, is he acting like he's mad at you? He's actively cold shouldering. Huh. For all his bluster, Cliff usually is more of a passive aggressive kind of guy. I don't remember him saying anything particularly shitty. Come to think of it, though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I've brought you up. Shit, so you do think he's mad at me? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm very confident that he's mad at you. Is it just that it's been too long? Thank you. Like an absence makes the heart grow fonder type deal, but for masculine rage? It's probably part of it. You keeps bringing up how you live in the big city and that you're too good for us. It was all you could talk about for a while. From the first time he started clinging to me constantly. Yikes. Sorry about that. It is what it is. I guess it's too late now, they're gone. You think you could talk about it to him for me? You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked to him about it. There's gonna be some subterfuge. I can't promise it'll be done by the end of the night, but I'll try to bring it up. It sounds like a burden. Thank you, Gary. No, it'll be like pulling a band-aid off. There's a lock on the front door. Do you know why? What? Did you try unlocking it? The lock seems to need power to unlock. Shit, so we're trapped inside until we figure the lock out? Do you remember something messed up right just now? Like I had a weird dream of something scary happening. That would have been a welcome adrenaline spike, buddy. Remember that Hills Have Eyes / Texas Chainsaw situation in college? What? Yeah, I do. We were driving southwards in the mountains following signs for a rustic old family fun center. We thought it would be good for a laugh. This sounds like so many little horror things mingled up in one. Well, all the references, like Hills Have Eyes, the Texas Chainsaw, but that sounds like a Freddy Fazbear's type deal. Yup, our smoke-detached irony led us right into that creepy old ghost town. It was cartoonish. Old man had a rocking chair. That old man in the rocking chair had something in his lap. Probably a big Elmer Fudd shotgun. Cliff peeled out of there fast. We barely even got a second look at the place. Still can't believe that wasn't a nightmare. You feeling okay, Emily? Looked like you did when we just got out of there. You really can't hear me. I guess it's just my imagination. Emily, maybe you should go lie down or something. You've had a long night, haven't you? Like, we're supposed to have a relaxing weekend. Yeah, maybe I just need to calm down. You know what would calm? Purd mystery. I'm not gonna do that right now. I already played a little bit of it. Maybe later. I don't know if Purd mystery. Okay. Can I actually read the rules binder? No. Electronic locks, apparently they can only be toggled if they have power from the conduit in the living room. There aren't really instructions on how to do that. Cliff, talk to me. Talk to me, buddy. Cliff, hey. Now he talks to me. He didn't talk to me before. Look who's here. You're not as good at it as you think you are. You know that? What? The asking questions so you can control people thing? Like you get the upper hand over the people without them even knowing it? Like you can control everything. What is this about? Are you doing okay? Yes, I'm fine. It's been a long trip. Gary pulled me aside this morning, told me you're worried about me. Worried about you too. Miss you. What is going on? This is a total change from when I tried to talk to him before. I miss you too. Cliff, you're an electrician, right? What do we do if there's a power outage? Not if you ask the IBEW, but yes, I'm an electrician. Why do you ask? You never know? Nothing wrong with being prepared, I guess. All we need to do is restart the breaker. It's a basic as hell fix. Problem is the breaker is usually close to the ground. We should put it in the cellar. The cellar's locked. Why wouldn't they give us access to the cellar? Because they've got something to hide. The way he's holding that knife is not a way you hold a knife. Or they're just thinking ahead. But probably they got something to hide. Guess those particular skeletons are gonna have to stay in that particular closet. Do you have any idea on how to unlock the cellar door? It's locked with an electronic keypad that takes a 3-digit code. I've already tried some of the most common passcodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the lines and diagonals, really. Have you tried 666? I did. Told you I've already tried the most common passcodes. And 667. And 420. Who'd be silly enough to have 420 as a passcode? Emily, I'm not going to judge you if you use 420 or 69 or whatever as a passcode. It's a good bit. If you want to get down there purely for reasons of curiosity, of course, you need to figure out another way. There's a lock on the front door. Do you know why? You couldn't unlock it? The lock seems like it needs power to unlock. I knew there was something I didn't trust about this place. Guess the fancy security system needs power to deactivate. Sounds pretty dumb. Wait, does this house not have any other exits? Nope. Double checked as soon as I got here. Even the garage door doesn't work. Seem kind of stressed out. Should go relax for a few. Everyone's telling me to relax. Yeah, Cliff, that's not how you hold a fucking knife. Oh, I can interact with the kettle! Hello. Okay, well. I can't turn it off. Sorry, him moving over there just made me a bit uncomfortable. Oh, I can look out the window. Nothing. Okay. Okay. So, let's read the guest book. What a wonderful year I've spent living in this thriving little hub. To bang your head against the wall over an album that just won't come together. Painful, but it's a group of friends all struggling to wring the creativity out of their addled brains. Divine. Oh, I misread that in cadence. It'd be great if I could remember more of it. Maybe by the time the future guest reads this, getting hot water in the upstairs shower will no longer require an intricate ritual of the faucet jiggling and prayers to God. Knowing Parker, I doubt it. KCF 1977-1978. My stay in this haven for hooligans has been a joy despite the best efforts from the inexplicable clang upstairs. I was actually able to complete my manuscript in my time here. My most humble thanks to Clara for her thoughtful critiques and to Parker for his theories of my work, which never failed to entertain. I'll send you all copies for the study if I can ever publish the damn thing. Jonathan R. Stakes, 1976-1978. Wait, did they stay there for 2 years? Did she stay there for 1 year? I move out tomorrow. Might as well leave an autograph behind, though I highly doubt it will net you any money in the possible future. Maybe I'm just being sentimental. It's hard not to be in a place like this. Best wishes to all. Parks, you never did show me what you were working on in the attic. Dominica, March, I don't know. March? Spring, fall, 1981. You live in a place for so long it becomes a part of you. I think. It was an honor to have been here to breathe this dusty, rarefied air for such an significant chapter of my youth. The upstairs window glow from my heart now. I hope I've left some small imprint behind in return, other than forgotten tchotchkes. I see you all from that sweet window. Clara Jones, 1973 to 1982. That's a long time. That's 9 years. I never was the best with words, but what you had here was very special. Take care. Dalton Rhodes, 1984 to 1986. Welcome to my home. I hope it feels like your own for the duration of your stay. Kindly peruse the binder in the kitchen for an outline on keeping this old place in one piece. Remember to leave a review. This is the coolest Airbnb ever rented, Amy Summer 06. I love you forever, Mark. Happy anniversary from Hannah. Quirky vibe, loved it though, Heather. Don't know why this feels like a yearbook. This place is really cool. HAGS Gary. Thank you for having video games, Megan. Nice to leave a written note for once on real paper, even Cliff. So, there seems to be a big jump because the last time it was like 1986 and then 2006. I don't think there's ever anything about Parker. But you know, Parker's just not. I don't know. It makes me worried. It makes me worried. And that whole thing of okay, well that's not turning on anymore. It's pretty cool. Alright. Well then. So I didn't really fully check this place out before. Read newspaper article. Chimpton Tipper, October 8th, 19. Carpenter's Deli at the end of its struggle. Pictured Carpenter's Deli at its heyday. Its waitstaff surrounding the corner booth of mainstay customer and self-described local guru Parker Ness. Some commenters noted the correlation between Ness disappearing from his daily lunches and the eventual Carpenter's downfall. Makes me worried about. Can we check this? Okay, that's another thing we can notice. And we can't open the door. Got it. Nothing else we can click on? Okay. I feel like I should just be sprinting everywhere. Just to sprint everywhere. Okay, also I need to double check something. Okay, so that door opens at some point. Possibly during the power outage. I don't know if someone else opens it. Let's check what's in here before. Examine mess. Classy. Oop, I keep pressing tab. What is this? It's the pump. The output pressure on this pump is set to 12 psi at all times. Do not touch. I don't know what I'm really doing with this. Oh. Iltic brand static pressure pumps operations paper. Every Illich brand static pump comes with a configurable set of pressure cylinders that can be arranged in any order. Normal cylinders increase PSI output by 1 per unit. Heavy duty cylinders reinforce the bulker housing increase PSI output by 5 per unit of fluid. Input fluid amount is displayed on the left, output displayed on the right. Anything new interactable? This makes me unsettled that that happened. What? Okay. saw someone murdered here. Where's this lead? It's almost 9 o'clock, which will be the power outage. Computer's on uninterruptible power supply. So that means it's important. It's a flyer for the electronic lock. Maybe from the 80s? The illustrations have a gauzy airbrush look they did then. It says it has an optional electronic mechanical failsafe. Lets it automatically deactivate on loss of power. Accompanying the flyer is a handwritten note. Clara, someone will be coming by from the electronics company to do the installation. Have them set up the passcode as specified. Perform the lockup schematic plus the combination of the cellar cage. When done, do not let them enter the attic. Thank you, P. Parker, why are you suddenly obsessed with security? I can't tell if you're working to keep something out or keep something in, and why would they even want to go in the attic? I want to see you leave the house again someday, see? Two. Wait, what? How does that work? Okay. Wait, no. There's two, so 1, 2, 3. Did I not win before? What does that do? Why does Minesweeper matter? Wait, is that another room? How is there another room? Inspect pamphlet. Safe Kids Guides to Logging Online. Always ask your parents' permission before surfing the web. Don't give anybody your personal information, like what school you go to or your birthday. If you see something that makes you feel funny, tell the trusted adult right away. Never gonna meet someone you met on the internet. Real life, ever. Very bad things can happen. Ask yourself, can you really know a person? Would you even want to? If you wouldn't say it in front of grandma, don't say it online. Don't open emails or IMs for strangers. They could have viruses, bad pictures, or it could just be trying to play a mean trick on you. Don't risk it. Can I... Next to the keypad diagram, there's a sticky note. All that's on it is a number written in thin, open block letters. 12. How are those all connected? Okay, so that's still working. Wait, so I can... Okay. Scared the shit out of me, Francine. Window. There's another room somewhere. I don't think I looked at this room at all. Song Celestial or Bhagavad Gita from the Mahabharata. I've heard of that before in one of my religion classes. I don't remember what the Mahabharata is. Being a discourse between Arjuna, Prince of India, and the Supreme Being under the form of Krishna. Some Sanskrit text. Oh. This is another book. See if it has any... the one upstairs. What am I thinking of? Oh, I was like, I'm like, I watched it, Hindu epic at some point. That was Bahubali. The Mahabharata definitely probably discussed for a little bit in my class. Did I finish it? Wait, I meant including shulkas. Okay. Okay, so this is okay. That's nothing. That's nothing. Okay. It's nothing. I don't want to talk to Gary. I'm hoping nothing happened. Parker, thank you for the vials. I swear these are the last I'll need. Do remember to change your bandages because I do not plan on taking you to the ER again. The work will be done soon. Rest assured, it is convoluted as you feared. I am so worried about all this. Okay, also, there was a big blocky. I guess what the 12 on the sticky note was about. Oh, but I already knew that because I just randomly looked through all of them. What a waste of my time. Anyways. I think I'm going to go in the cellar. I'm not supposed to. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because I said not to. But it's open anyway. Check locker. Hello? Hello? I won't worry about it. 22 by untreated sheeting, stainless steel, tungsten, like deadbolt, preferable, soundproofing, chair, kitchen chair should suffice. Clear. Please arrange delivery. Can I look at this? Sticky note on the power box is a drawing of little sea urchin. Or maybe it's one of those old nautical mines or something? The Minesweeper game. Okay. I'm slowly getting it. Hollowed tubes and animal spirits, Clara Jones. Hydraulic cylinders, oil, human blood, 1979. The body is a machine, the body is a house. The same blood, the same thoughts, recycled, gushing, cellar to attic, atrium to ventricle. There's a beauty to the well-oiled symphony of it. The furnace of the heart, the electric grid of nerve endings, lungs stuffed with asbestos, the organ swelling proudly against the floorboards. The crawl space is littered with the corpses of animals and the bodies of men. The lights are on, there's nobody home. But a body gets sick, wood rots, machines rust, house melts into something worse. Nature abhors a vacuum and will punish you for creating one. You will suffer the relentless function of your own decay. A body made to live, a machine built to die. I don't think I have any 3-digit numbers. I only got my... That's what the 420 thing was about. Oh my god. I forgot that my suit Kate things. All these sounds are making me so uncomfortable. I know once I go upstairs, I'm going to immediately die. Okay, well. Is that connected to anything? No. Not budging. I think the lock... Well... didn't even do this. Oh. Okay, the sound is getting... There's a thumping. Or something. I hate it. Is this the... I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not ready to solve this yet. Wait. Is it like... Come here, you bastard. Okay. It might have killed all my friends already. Oh no. What? See if... Come on, hide! I don't know if this is gonna do anything. Okay. Because the quick thing would be go down there, turn on the power, and get back upstairs. The worrisome part is I don't know where this thing is going. You can't just hang around here. Leave. I don't know if I should just die again and try. When... Why did it... It sprinted away. But I can still hear it. What does that even mean? I just noticed that there's other things on that locker. I'm so worried. I think I might just die because I don't understand this puzzle. think I do understand this puzzle now. But, like, the way that this is set up is so frustrating. That can't be connected that way. Okay. Is there a way to maybe... Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out. No, 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 what? Of course it was too good to be true. I don't understand. Hey, I know you guys can't see. I got the escape the house achievement, so. Hello, Emily. I knew it. I knew that fucker was gonna be part. My name is Parker Dest. Do you feel strange spending so much time in my home? Your home? We're not really in a mountain retreat in Pennsylvania. That place isn't your home. Is not Rome still Rome? Are these all really the last days of the Roman Empire? Please make sense. Tell me, when that creature, the homunculus, when it attacks you, do you feel it? Do you feel anything when you die? What the hell kind of a question is that? Of course it hurts. Funny. It's not what your friend said. Wait, my friend? Who? Imagine you must blame me for what's happening to you. Frankly, I do too. Find to whom this cruel world appears, and you'll know why it appears to be cruel. In the attic, you'll find a device I've built. Something Burroughs told me about sometime before he pissed off the Tangiers. Called an accumulator. Supposed to aid in cellular reassembly. I built it believing it would extend my halcyon days. Of course I was in my 50s. I should have known that time was already behind me, but still, I hoped it would help regain some of the feeling I once had. Naturally it didn't. Instead, over time, it made the house. It made you. It made that thing, the homunculus. And it made a liar out of me. The only comfort that brings me regarding the predicament I seem to have gotten into is that it keeps recreating you. But it won't last forever. In fact, I suspect the mere fact that we're having this conversation now is a sign that both of us are in some kind of hot water. Accumulators, the maker of this world in which we live. It alone can change it or unmake it. Okay. So, I think a big thing about this is figuring out where the homunculus starts from, because the basement automatically opens at some point. It automatically opens with the light when the power goes out, which means something happens. Okay, so I need to go through this again because I have that clue that I did not look at, the 110, and see if it can do anything. This is where the missing page from the drawer came. Okay. So some of these things that I have don't mean anything in context. Okay, so the Minesweeper game might stay the same forever, I'm guessing. Desk note leads to that, which leads to the book clue, but we don't know what the book clue leads to. Okay. We need to double check a few things up here. First, okay. That does that. I know there's another PSI filter somewhere. The other thing I want to check is just the Minesweeper game again. Just because this will tell me if I need to keep... Computer's been smashed, seemingly deliberate. How could this happen? Weird. I want to know how to get into there. Can I open this way? Okay. I don't know if talking to people really helps. And that dude mentioned something about a friend. So... I'm sorry. No. You come back here. Was that just a scary thing? Or like... Is that a sign? That might have been the homunculus. Okay, so I'm thinking for the downstairs one then, if you don't get it right on the first try, you're fucked. Cliff. Hey, I heard a loud noise just now. Did you do something in the bathroom? No? Oh, okay, weird. I'll talk to you again later. Yup. Okay, so maybe it's not Cliff, it's not Gary. Can I talk to Megan about it? Hi, Megan. Hey, Emily. Sorry I'm late. It's nothing. Talk to you again soon. God, later. I'm so worried. Did it happen again? Did it happen again? Oh, no, did it just... Okay, so did it just cut out for a little bit again? What is Twitch doing? What is Twitch doing? Well, I will have this recorded anyway. This is also just stuck. Okay. There's gotta be a way to use that earlier, right? So we can get down there. The one panel. Wait. It's not connected to anything. Okay, oh, and we figured, okay, so I have this set up for how to put that up, but not anything else. I think I need to hang around here. But maybe I have to talk to Francine. Or maybe the other person that died is... Can I examine the console? Whoa, retro. Amazing how these things feel so brittle, but somehow they last forever. Okay. Francine, can I talk to you? So Francine, I'm here. Oh, hey Emily. Glad you can make it. Your room's down the hall. Did you think I wouldn't make it? Yep. No, that's not it. Well, thanks for putting this whole thing together again. No problem. Hope you've been well. I've been really good, really busy, just non-stop working. Seems like it's playing off. I saw Pumberton at Borders. Congrats. Thanks. My third grade teacher started writing books for grandkids and needed someone to draw them, and we kept in touch online, so I kind of lucked out. How nice. That's very sweet. Since you're here, have you heard the house rules yet? Guy who owns the place is pretty precious about it, huh? I think this place is just important to him, but I'm glad you're all caught up. Oh, by the way, something's wrong in the bathroom. That's not the start of a good story. Nope, they're old pipes, but I guess they get backed up sometimes. They work, but there's a weird big pump on the wall that's supposed to keep things flowing. Right away, Cliff came in, messed with it, and I yelled at him, and now, not gonna touch it. Good. Cool. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Why are you... Then at 9:15, power goes out. The door opens. And if we go down... Okay. I honestly don't know what we're doing with this. got the attic unlocked. Now, as long as this just... Is this connected to anything? Okay. Wait. Okay. Wait. Rise, cold shower, coffee, ideation, end of the watch, rise again, re-energize again. Yeah, 1000 TM. Accumulated cleaning up and upkeep. I know I went all silent, but I... Lunar dream replace a bedstand for later transcription during the watch and adaptation dollies. Slumber, switch ninja. Okay. Parker, I've tampered my doubts about the accumulator at this point, but a lightning rod, really? This isn't some old movie serial. Even if electricity did work that way, what are you planning to use it for? See? Soon I will just be a modern Prometheus. Okay. I really think this has something to do with the thing, but... Oh no, I'm gonna die. Unless... I knew I couldn't get out of the way. I didn't think he was gonna move. Okay, so now we know where he comes from. So at that point, I look down at Gary and say, that makes two of us. And Gary clearly wants us to back down, but I don't want to back down. We stared at that guy until he backed off. You intimidated him? Nah, he never wanted to fight. Turned out he was joking. Excuse me? Huh, so that happened at the Roadhouse, huh? Yep. Huh. I haven't been to the Roadhouse since we were all together. First time we watched the Presides. That must have been like, what, 3 years ago? Yep. Glad you had that occasion to grace us with your presence again. Well, my grandma died very conveniently. You wouldn't have come otherwise. I thought Pete was the flaky one. I've been busy. So relax. We're supposed to be having fun here. We'll drink out of dirty glasses and watch some falling space garbage. It'll be great. But isn't the bar just outside of town? Where are we going? Going to the site where I've been working. Why? And why are you telling me this now? We're gonna get to the bar way after everyone else. I told the others a later start time. I want to make sure I didn't have to pick up my last check alone. Your last check? Last time we talked, you seemed crazy about that job. Last time we talked was like 14 months ago. My mom owed me some money. It's fine. Okay. Wait, didn't we just pass the Riverside exit? Isn't that where you said the site was? Do you know what day it is, Emily? August 13th? Friday. August 13th. So what? You're superstitious now? Wait. Are you afraid to go back there? Is that why you quit? Nobody sticks around those types of jobs long. You either work a decade, tear your body up, or you quit before you're in too deep. Uh-huh. Buddy of mine, Martin, kind of an older guy, wife and 2 kids. He's spotting another guy, Brian, as he's bringing in a dump truck full of gravel, laying a foundation. Truck hits a bundle of rebar, the scaffold collapses. Martin falls into the pit, and the truck tips behind him. Just enough to dump all that gravel on top of him. His chest deep in gravel now, but his arms are free. He's responsive, feeling okay, miracle. But it turns out, that's 18 tons of gravel in there with him, right? All that weight just pushed all the oxygen in his blood up into his brain. And below the waist, he's crushed. It's just one big bruise. When they pull him out of there, all that blood's gonna go racing to his legs. He's gonna go into shock and his brain's gonna die. So this is it. They bring in his family, explain the situation. They hug him, say goodbye. And then winch him out. And he's gone. Christ, that's awful, Cliff. I don't even know if that's what happened in Signs, and I don't even want to say that. They really pulled him out like that? You don't believe me? No, I believe you. It's just... It happened. It happened to somebody I know, Emily. And it's gonna happen to me. Either I live hard and die young like Martin, or I become a lumpy old asshole like my dad. Eyes on the road! Sorry, Cliff. I don't deserve this. Don't mention it. I'm sorry too. Wait, where are we? How long have we been driving for? Oh, abrupt. I just want to learn everything so quickly, and I know that's not the point of these games, but I don't want to keep dying. Okay. So. Okay. So this has the setup now to let us know what it looks like. We have 1 hour and 30 minutes to go downstairs, turn that on, flip that off, and turn on the switch to get to the accumulator. So during that time, we're gonna play bird. Let's fucking go. What is the high score? Because I thought I beat. Ooh. Ooh. Bullshit. Okay. This is. This is how we play the game. Okay. Okay. I'm very distraught by all this. And I'm not really good at those little light puzzles. Because, like, it's difficult to get them in the position. I know there's, like, ways to do it, like, just right. Oh, I beat the high score. Okay, so I just never beat the high score. Got it. Okay. This is different. Okay. Oh, nope. Now we're back to the trees. Whee! I'm doing better this time. Guys, this rotating thing is really messing with me. I know it's probably just like either the game or like, because it's like, oh, old TVs do this. Wait. My score's not going up. I just realized my score's not going up. I'm just gonna kill myself. I could have just left. So, I don't know if it's a thing to try and... Gary. Hey, Emily. We talked to Cliff about you. I noticed. Thank you, Gary. Oh, you talked to him? What did he say? Did it go well? I mean, very Cliff, but not too badly. I think this is just his way of showing he cares. Being a jerk, you mean? Yeah. Sounds about right. Reality is he misses you. He would never in a million years actually show it, but he misses you. No one person can convince him somebody actually misses him back. Talk to you again soon. I'm looking at this. I'm very unsure. I don't know. Well, here, I'm gonna go do the bathroom thing, because I feel like I might have to do it anyway. I went the wrong way. Oh. One book is missing from an otherwise full bookshelf. It's probably the book downstairs. I'm just gonna do this again. Just before 9:15 hits. Because I feel like I have to do it. Oh wait, shit. I remember, I think I checked this. Did I? I think I checked that little slit in the wall when the power was out. I need to be downstairs. know what we're doing now. You're gonna stare at the clock. No? Is that a later thing, Gary? Yeah, okay, so Francine walks in. Gary is gonna go look at the clock. And the power will go out at 9:15. We go downstairs. Okay, let's go. Check something else real quick. Okay, so that's supposed to be like a little helping hint. Okay. I wasted my time. I really wasted my time. What does it look like? Forgot. Okay. Okay. I practically have 40 seconds to do this. Yes. What is this? Parker again. I was locked out of the attic today because I couldn't solve your little puzzle. Or Parker again. I was locked out of the attic. I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Next time you need to get it, just press the buttons in this order. Not saying I want to guide your puzzle. I'm saying you should install a normal lock. Seven, 3, 3. Blueprints of a weird machine in the middle of the room. Is that thing's NES accumulator? 3 cables run into the accumulator from elsewhere in the house. 2 generators and a weird machine. I guess all that power flows into the machine. Follow the cables and find where the power comes from. Broken exposed wire. Touching it would be very bad. Okay, so I didn't think it was actually gonna let me touch it. But I should have assumed I did all that work. Hello?
Hey, Emily. Pete? I know that look on your face. You've been tying yourself in knots running this night through your head over and over again, trying to think of a way out. You see the house with its doors locked and power out? Some kind of walking metaphor roaming its halls. You see me in the woods with my throat slit. Am I right about that last part? No, you just flaked on us. I don't blame you for thinking that. The gate in the cellar, that weird lock with its parts exposed. Could probably use that to your advantage somehow. Just gotta know what colors to set it to. Saw a book in the living room, by the way. Okay, that's all I have for now. See you again soon. What colors are you talking? Well, I know what colors you're talking about, but what? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I wanna know. Can you show me what the fuck is even happening? Wait. No, I. Do I even need power? Okay. So once I learned it, I didn't need to learn it again. It's a box with 3 lights and a big old mad scientist wish. It looks like it provides power to the accumulator. 3 gnarly cables coming into it from below. Probably needs 3 power sources like the blueprint. Then I can turn the accumulator on and end all of this. Okay. Sounds like the opening machine made something break downstairs. Can I inspect these cables? These cables look like they carry live electricity. I guess I need to follow them and find the source. 2 of them disappear into the floor. The other goes into this spiky looking machine. Is that a lightning rod? So I didn't even look at the other cables. I think they were the blue and yellow ones. I don't know. Actually, did the lamp open up when I used the machine in the acid? One of the pieces is missing. Do I have anything that connects to that? Okay, so the accumulation's there. So does that mark through it mean it's a no-go? Like, don't even think about it? I don't know. This is so fucky. Well, it's good to know that I can just up and go up to the thing. I don't have to do what I was doing. The problem here now is figuring out, okay, so figuring out what everything else goes to. So we don't really need to do the Minesweeper thing anymore downstairs, but we do need to go downstairs to activate the 3-digit code. We could also just turn the power on for power's sake. I don't know how well it would do for us, but it's something we can do. But for now, what else is there to do? Like, I honestly don't know. Well, I guess let's look at this and try to figure out what it means.
W something DW. In context of, did this fall from the lamp? The letters on it. There are letters on it, but it doesn't spell anything. STUVWXYZ. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? How many numbers are upstairs? Are there 8? God damn this. There are 8. Okay. So we would have to figure out the labeling of the numbers, right? Like STUVWXYZ. STUVW. So like 5 A B C D. So 5 something for 5. That's something we can figure out when we're up there. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Back downstairs. We are living. Also, what does it sound like again? High pitched. Just if we have time to do it. See. That's what it is. Blue. Blue, red, red, yellow. Okay, I don't know how to do that. That's a confusing puzzle. Seven, 3, 3. Okay. Not budging. I think the this is 3. Why is there relatively short list of names dated months apart at the bottom? Yes, Parker M. Yes, handwriting is manicured and perfect. None of the other names are in last first format, and none of the others list middle initial. So you decided to live forever. Is this it? Is this all you ever wanted? Don't worry, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to take long. Why, it's good that you chose to be this way. This is where you belong. We've been waiting for you. This was the only logical conclusion, and you're very smart. To be where you are right now, the 5 commandments. Heaven is already inside you. There's nothing wrong with lying to yourself. You never have to feel bad ever again. There are no mirrors where you're going. Nobody's going to miss you. Smile, you're here forever. Published by Corporal Works of Patronage and Mercy. Applicant, Parker Nest. Application fee and donation paid.
Mr. Notes Parker is not unlike any typical applicant to our society, and across a range of social descriptors and pedigrees, he does appear to be a model applicant. However, after spending time with him, I'm convinced that his suitability seems to be based on a carefully curated and performed set of behaviors, all structured around a simple assumption. He's convinced he deserves to be here. On multiple occasions where I attempted to reach out to him, he instead jumped to prove his knowledge of our organization was greater than my own. How could anyone be so obsequious and so arrogant at the same time? Application status denied. I don't think that was a good move, personally. Gary, I found your jacket in the little blue room today. I put it in my locker. You can have it back next time I see you. Please don't leave stuff in the steam tunnels again. At least not in the blue room. You know I hate the little blue room. Why does that reference Gary? I guess this is a map, but it looks like a maze to a dungeon or something. How big is this place? Okay. 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 You love to fucking see it. Sorry, Steam just killed me. Hope getting out here wasn't too much of a hassle for you guys. Emily, for real, the drive was fine. I feel like nothing for miles except trees, and then once every hour, we see these cows or something. At one point, we stopped at one of those roadside boiled peanut stands and we saw some guy ladle some hot nut water in his mouth, so we left without getting any. Sounds to me like you guys saw something that made you feel funny. I should tell a trusted adult right away. Did a joke just go over my head? I feel like this is one of those Emily Francineisms, and none of us speak the language. Wait, you guys don't know this story? So, like, do you guys remember when the local arts council held that mini con in the spring? I got a booth and was crunching like crazy to turn out little paintings and designs while also doing homework poorly. And because I'm like a good friend, I offered to help set things up and make her life easier. That and I wanted an excuse to hang out and watch people watch. Emily sends me to Klinko's to pick up a box of freshly printed and very glossy nice auto bio signs. Get back to the con, and just in time for the show to get going. I was excited to see how the books came out because I was nervous about full bleeds and whatnot. When I opened the box, it's not my signs. It's instead fully packed with a variety of public safety and surprisingly Christian pamphlets, like the kind you get in Dare or the ones those assholes leave instead of tips. I'm panicking because the print job was expensive and I was hoping to make my money back, and now I have a box of the shit people try to hand you at a grocery store. And the booth next to us saw the whole thing and wanted to read them. And I'm standing there feeling like the biggest idiot on the planet for ruining my friend's show. Then Emily fans them out on a table, scribbles little signs on them that say $1, and those things start selling like hotcakes. Turns out disaffected stoners really love Dare ephemera. Ever since, little snippets of those pamphlets will just randomly pop into head. Don't get fried. Stay inside. Don't get fried. Stay inside. What about that, like, staying away from the down power lines? No, but it may as well been. It was about staying inside during thunderstorms. Christ, as a kid I loved swimming during thunderstorms. I didn't know if that would change. I thought it was something else. It was such a thrill. And that's why you're a real bad influence. Francine, you made the best mistake possible. You saved me from having other people see cartoons of me unsuccessfully trying to convince the Krispy Kreme employees to let me have some of the burned up donuts that got stuck in the production line, having an inexplicable panic attack in the parking lot. No one needs to see that. But thank you again for fucking up so bad.
Did they let you have the donuts?
They did not. So you really took those old brochures literally, huh? What do you mean? Don't get fried, stay inside? It's like almost literally something I've heard you say. Remember one summer you wouldn't stop talking about tornadoes for weeks. You know what? I just realized I need to go find my binoculars. I'll be right back.
It's messed up that they don't let you have the donuts. I mean, they're just gonna throw them in the trash anyway.
You doing okay in here? Yeah, I just needed a second. You said that, yeah, like 14 minutes ago? Well, I told the game I'd bring these binoculars along for the trip, so I've been looking for them, and I don't think they're here, so now I'm curled up in a ball trying not to hyperventilate? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured. I thought you were doing great. I haven't seen you this on in a while. I think 20 minutes of on is all I can do, and I think I can only do it because Francine's wingmanning me. It's embarrassing. When we met, I was Captain Cool helping Francine keep her shit together. But I'm not like I was back then in school. I don't even recognize that person. You don't have to be perfect for them to like you. You're their friend. They already like you. Do they like me, or do they just like whoever that was? Unless you've been quietly struggling with demonic possession or something, whoever that was is still you. Look, I don't want to make you feel any more guilty about it, but I can only talk to your friends about data analysis for so long. You're fine. You're safe. They missed you. Even if they'll never forgive you for not being able to find the binoculars. Come on, I'm making tea.
What, did you need a pair of binoculars to find that pair of binoculars?
Get your feet off my table.
Jesus, what are you, my mom?
I just don't want you ruining my table. I eat on that.
Cliff, we need to talk about that binocular joke. I'm disappointed in you.
It's okay. Laura turned it off. I know.
You're really worried about this, huh? Like you're worried about me ruining your table?
Clef, cool it.
I'm just messing around. You guys' apartment is so cute. This seems like a really nice area. Well, will we even be able to see the shower out here with all the light pollution?
Come on, it's not that bad if you go like a mile out of town. Anyway, the moon is just like this tiny crescent tonight. Barely any competition for the proceeds. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've been saying it that way the entire time.
Hot nut water guy got me thinking that the hot nut water could probably be good.
Super umami, yeah.
Obviously, but hot nut water guy also got me thinking. I feel like travel becomes way less stressful once you just accept that things in a new place are going to be uncertain and weird instead of trying to control every last detail. Just go with the flow. At the time we went out in the mountains, decided to follow the signs for a family fun center.
And ended up with a burnt down old ghost town with no sign of escape.
And ended up
I'm messing up my voices.
And ended up with a burnt down old ghost town with no sign of escape. Totally. The creaking of a distant rocking chair, unreadable old billboards bleached white by the sun. Gotta love that percolating sense of unknowable danger.
Guys, guess what? I'm changing the subject. What are we gonna get for dinner? I could go for some za. I think we could do better than za. Emily, you live here. Where should we get food? Right around the corner. There's a really great Thai place. I'm now realizing possibly what I'm going with it is that some of this is probably just like the anxiety prevailing. Like there's a lot of things like there's things you can see within this that are like is this real? I'm questioning if any of this is actually happening. But like I mean like the teapot it being on the same area, all that stuff, and like this sort of reaction, like oh, there's great Thai place, but no, let's just get pizza. Like the deflection of just being like not wanting to be the one called out. I hear you, Enzo, and I was waiting to see if there he goes. Yep, I knew he'd say something. But like, I don't know. I get it. In that case, we better get going if we want to get the dominoes before they close. Crud. Okay, let me just do the rounds of the apartment real quick before we go. Emily, seriously? Are you so worried about your knobs? It's not that unreasonable. An apartment next door like mine was, I guess, a crash pad for pilots who were coming into the airport down the road. City shut off our gas and nobody was around to turn the pilot lights back on. No pilots for the pilot light? They had one job. I'm taking heat for the binocular joke, and you can get away from that one. Get away with that one. Right. Anyway, with the pilot light off, the room just slowly swelled with gas. By the time the landlord finally came by to shut off the valve, the apartment was so filled with gas that the windows had bowed out from the pressure. I worry about that too. The thing that bothers me is like, what happens if my lungs are full of gas and it ignites? My lungs getting like all burned up from the inside? Wouldn't the gas need oxygen to ignite? What's in my lungs if not oxygen? Guys, I think we should stop talking about this. Why would we? Listen, gas isn't some magic murder monster coming to kill you. Turn the knob, and it's off. That's it. Pete, help me out here. Exactly. Thank you. That's just what I'm talking about. Look, let me put this to rest for you, Emily. See? And did we all die in a blazing inferno? No. So you can relax now. Wow, Cliff, you're right. I'm so relaxed. Now if you'll excuse me for a moment. Yay! Okay. I think I'm good for the night. I think I'm good for the day. I did a lot. I might play this more tomorrow because I really like this. And I like the story and I want to figure out more. I don't know what I'm going to do with that maze. Hold on. Before I finish. Okay. Wait. Okay. Does this mean... This is the worrisome thing. This is the worrisome thing. Figuring out this pattern. Because it's going to... I'm assuming like the lights are going to go on. Some will turn off. Some will turn on. Probably like a simple like... First blue and yellow are on. Then it's red and yellow. And then red and blue.
but I don't know. I need to look at the other. Did we get any other clues?
Really?
I'm worried. I feel once I get that lock for downstairs, or the figuring out the code to the basement, I think that will be a game changer. But for now, I'm sort of stuck as is, and I'm gonna have to find it out. But for now, I think I'm done. This is a lot. My stream cut out a few times, but thank you for people for watching. I'm gonna upload this. But that's different. That's new. I don't think it was like that before. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was like that before. The door. I'd have to check my footage. But yeah, thank you for coming and watching. Good night, good morning, and goodbye.